We're glad to have you join the program today. Here we bring you updates and activities in the 57 local council areas of the state. I am Taiwo Babatunde on Ibile Update today. Residents of Bariga, Coker-Aguda, Oshodi-Isolo and Kosofe has been urged to sustain the monthly environmental sanitation culture following the successful conduct of the exercise for the month of April in these areas. The call was made weeks before the introduction of the exercise at the stakeholders' engagement on waste management, disposal, and strategic meeting on mobilization for the cleanliness of the environment. Details in this report. Determined to turn cleanliness into a way of life rather than a periodic exercise, the Bariga Local Council Development Areas began mobilizing community stakeholders to drive effective participation in the reintroduced monthly environmental sanitation in line with the Lagos State Government's directive. At the interactive engagement in Bariga, traditional leaders, market representatives, and community associations were reminded that the environmental cleanliness plays a direct role in preventing outbreaks of disease and improving overall quality of life.
This is not just about clearing. This is about health. This is about safety. And this is about life. When we share our drainage, we prevent flooding. When we cut weeds and remove waste, we stop disease. Before they start, when we keep our streets clean, we show respect of ourselves, our neighbors, and our children.
Officials of the council made it clear that the sanitation exercise will be closely supervised, with the environmental health officers and monitoring team moving across neighborhoods to ensure residents complies with the guidance.
Everybody is going to be involved in their various community. Why we will do the monitoring job to go around? I believe Bariga local governments will triumph.
The Bariga chairman or chairperson should try as much as she could to get offloading those big lorry, so that anytime we clean the gutter, the vehicle will be there to evacuate immediately. This one is enforcement. It's compulsory. Even we have to wake our neighbors. Let's go out for environment, which is necessary for us. I believe it's a very good idea they bring back soon, to make Lagos clean back.
With this, the masses will be well enlightened on how to clean our environment, more especially our drainages. But with this monthly environmental sanitation program that is now starting, and we believe everything will take shape.
While the monthly sanitation sets the tone, sustaining a cleaner Bariga depends on everyday actions by residents, turning environmental cleanliness into a habit that protects health and strengthens the community. Determined to sustain a clean and healthy environment, the Council Authority of Oshodi-Isolo local government mobilized residents to sensitize them on the need to participate in the monthly environmental sanitation exercise. Community members and stakeholders were reminded that regular sanitation is key to preventing diseases and maintaining safe and habitable environments. Council officials stressed that the exercise is not just a routine, but a necessary step towards protecting public health, urging residents to take responsibility for keeping their surroundings clean.
Sanitation is not the job of the government alone. It has to involve the residents, it has to involve the community, because we all know a clean environment attracts tourists, a clean environment attracts many good things that can come to that community.
It is no gainsaying that cleanliness is next to godliness, and prevention is always better and cheaper than cure. Without preventive, when there is preventive, there will be less curative, and the economy and the environment will grow. The environment will have good aesthetic value. So the administration of this environmental sanitation will afford people to be cognizant of the need to be involved in taking care of the environment, to have good environmental and personal hygiene. Any diseases like Lassa fever is occurring due to lack of proper waste disposal. What are we talking about? Lack of environmental sanitation in the environment. So it is necessary for the environmental sanitation to be introduced 2 hours out of our time. It's not too much. Just once in a month to clean my environment.
As the sanitation drive continues, residents are expected to key into the state government's vision and make the regular cleaning of their environment a habit. It is a campaign expected to address persistent environmental challenges within Coker-Aguda LCDA, particularly improper waste disposal and poor sanitation habits.
Cleanliness is very important to all of our community, because for over some months or years, we've not been having the environmental sanitation, and we're bringing it back to make sure we have a safer and cleaner environment. So I expect their full cooperation. That is why we reach out to them today, and to also equip them for the purpose.
The council says the initiative is not only about the monthly cleanup, but building a lasting culture of environmental responsibility among residents. To drive compliance and participation, the council has distributed sanitation tools and personal protective equipment to residents.
We want to use this opportunity to really appreciate the chairman. It has been wonderful. As you can see, some of our colleagues here too were happy, because we were surprised. We were just called and said they are going to present some of the tools for us to work with during the fact. This is fantastic. So on behalf of the entire 37 CDAs in Coker-Aguda, we say a very big thank you.
Environmental sanitation should not be seen as a government responsibility alone, but as a shared duty that requires active participation from every individual household and organization. I therefore urge everyone present here today to take a campaign seriously, embrace the initiative, and extend the message to others within your neighborhood.
The monthly environmental sanitation exercise is expected to hold across the state every last Saturday of every month, with officials calling for full compliance.
In a bid to promoting and maintaining a cleaner environment like the state government had amplified at different times, the executive chairman of Kosofe local government, Ogunlewe, met with community leaders, residents and stakeholders, emphasizing the importance of participating in the forthcoming monthly environmental sanitation exercise.
You will all agree with me that the return of the environmental sanitation is a strategic step towards restoring cleanliness, preventing disease outbreaks, ensuring a healthier environment for all residents. As we are aware, a clean environment is fundamental to public health, safety, and sustainable development.
When you have cleanliness, then you are inviting a lot of diseases that's going to come around. So this coming back is good initiative for us and for the community also, to make us even healthier and safer.
Community leaders say the exercise is for their own good, identifying the link between a clean environment and their well-being.
Now that the environmental sanitation has been reintroduced, they have to increase the number of PSP in all the communities for the progress of this exercise. If the PSP operators are increased, there will be sanity in the community.
Anytime you have a heavy rain, so our road is flooded with refuse, different type of plastic, everything. So now that the state government have bring the environmental back, I see it as is a good idea, which is can help everybody that is staying in
Kosofe here, we have our Department of Environmental Services. So that department will handle all of that. Those are things that we do regularly here, clearing of drainages and the likes. Message is for residents to key in to this program. It is for the betterment of Lagos State.
The council maintains that its commitment extends well beyond the once-in-a-month sanitation exercise, urging residents to avoid being sanctioned through the state environmental laws by ensuring that they make their surroundings clean from time to time.
That's all we can take on the program today. If you have any information to share with us, please send us an SMS or WhatsApp message in the number on your screen. To join us every weekdays at 8:20 a.m. or 12:15 and a repeat broadcast at 11 p.m. You can also watch Ibile updates on YouTube. I am Taiwo Babatunde. Thank you for watching.